We'll move on to what's up in November skies. So next one, please, Jerry. Okay, the sun this month. A reminder, we go to standard time tomorrow. So fall back in the fall, right? Everyone's noticed, I'm sure, that the days are getting quite a bit shorter. It's dark by about 7:30, good, and still dark by 6 or so in the morning. Move on to the next one. This is what the sun looks like today. The sun was pretty quiet. There were a couple small sunspots last week, but we've got a few more larger ones appearing. And yesterday there was a pretty nice coronal mass ejection shown here from the Helios satellite. And prediction is that there might be a G2 geomagnetic storm in the next day or two. So it'll depend on whether there were two previous CMEs, so it'll depend on whether they kind of join together and get and turn into what they call Frankenstein CMEs, and if that happens, we'll end up with Northern Lights.
There was something on space weather about the fact they think that the peak is going to collide next year.
Yeah, the solar peak was predicted to be 2025, but it looks like it might be earlier, next year, end of next year.
Was there any? I kind of read the article. Is there some reason for that, or?
I think because the increase in sunspots has been greater than predicted, so I suspect they're just based on the current trend when it's going to meet the predicted maximum. But that could be wrong. I mean, no one knows for sure. Excellent. The moon this month. So we're currently last quarter of animal fattening moon. So if you're up early, there's a nice moon to see in the sky, morning sky. November 6th, we have the South Taurid meteor shower peaking, and on the 9th, there's a conjunction of the moon and Venus. New moon's on the 13th. The river's freezing over moon, and we have then 2 meteor showers. If the skies are good, that's good. No moonlight. It's time to look for the Northern Taurids and the Leonids. And then the first quarter moon on the 20th. The moon is near Saturn on the 20th and near Jupiter on the 24th and 25th. And then near the Pleiades on the 26th, and the full moon at the end of the month on the 27th. So pretty busy. This is if you get up early, 5:30, and this is a challenge because it means you get up early. November 9th, if you get your binoculars out, you'll see a thin crescent moon and Venus very close together in the same field of view. This is with 15 by 70 binoculars.
Would that show the phase of Venus?
I think if
should be the opposite direction too.
It'll be about half.
Yeah, the Venus is going into gibbous, waxing gibbous phase. It will, if those binoculars, if you have 15 by 70s on a tripod, you can probably be able to make it out, but they're kind of heavy to hold steady enough. Excellent. And then on the 26th, another nice binocular view of the moon and the Seven Sisters, the Pleiades.
You did one of those, didn't you? Recently?
I did one of those last month.
Yeah.
That one you can see it in the evening, so you don't have to set your alarm early. As usual, these are the lunar features, which you want to try to observe for Explore the Universe program. Best time is around first quarter, so November 18th to 22nd. Next, please. The planets. Mercury is currently not visible, but by the middle of November, just after sunset, you'll be able to see Mercury low in the southwest. And Venus, as everyone knows, it's gets up even after sunrise. It's very prominent in the sky. And I already mentioned the conjunction of the Delaney crescent moon on the 9th. Mars is still too close to the sun to be visible. Jupiter and Saturn are the evening stars, or in terms of good targets to look for. Jupiter rises just after sunset, and opposition was the 3rd, so last night. So we had clear skies. It was a good time to image Jupiter. Near the waxing gibbous moon on the 25th, Saturn is already well above the eastern horizon by the time the sun sets. Not as bright as Jupiter, but still pretty easy to find. And close to the first quarter moon on the 20th. Uranus is visible for most of the night. Look at the boundary between Aries and Taurus. And opposition for Uranus is on the 13th. And Neptune is also visible for most of the night. Look for it in Pisces. Okay, autumn constellations. Went through this last time, and the next meeting we'll be switching to the winter constellations. But as part of Explore the Universe, try to identify Pegasus, Andromeda, Cassiopeia, Perseus, and Aries. Please. And the autumn stars. The bright one here is Myrfak, which is in Perseus. The stars labeled with N are stars you should know if you are using a SynScan hand controller to align your telescope. So please. So autumn deep sky objects. Messier 31, the Andromeda Galaxy, is well placed for evening viewing. Also look for the double cluster and Mela 20. Andromeda, you get 3 for the price of 1, because you also see the satellite galaxies M110 and M32. Double stars for Explore the Universe. One I picked out this time is Beta 1 and Beta 2 Capricorni. This is a binocular double star. It's actually 5 stars, but you won't be able to resolve them with binoculars or even a telescope. Beta 1 is an orange giant, and Beta 2 is a white giant. So it should be a nice contrast of colors looking at those stars. While you're there, if you're using binoculars, go up a bit and you'll be able to see Messier 2, which is a nice globular cluster. Algol, the demon star, the ghoul star. It's a variable star in Perseus, and if the skies are good, this is your chance to see it go through its cycle from maximum to minimum to maximum, all in the space of 6 hours, 7 hours. And this is a challenge. Comet Pons Brooks. It is currently in Hercules, so it's almost, nearly overhead after sunset. It's currently shining at a magnitude of about 12. But it's notable because of its cryovolcanic activity. So in the summer, there was a cryovolcanic outburst. And this is Jerry took a picture of it, and I took this picture. People refer to it as the Horned Comet or the Millennium Falcon Comet. The Enterprise Comet, name your science fiction spaceship, right?
It was a second outburst.
There was a second burst just recently. There was another one recently.
Why it had the same appearance?
No, the appearance is not like this anymore. It's just brighter. I saw a picture taken after the last outburst, which was a couple days ago, and it's just got a much bigger coma. It doesn't look like that anymore, but it's still worth looking for. And if it survives its entry into the inner solar system, it could become visible to the unaided eye in April 2024. They're predicting a magnitude of about between 4 and 5. So might be a good one. Comets, though, you never know. Right? There's no guarantee with a comet. Okay, and that's it. Any questions? All right, no questions, then we'll move on to
Any
Pat.
questions?
Any questions, Zoom?
No? Zoom questions?
Zoom questions? Nope.